Good morning. So this was the program that we did in the previous class, that we need to enter the length and breadth and then find the area and perimeter. Okay, so here the program is where we have given declared four variables. Those are the a, b, c, d, and the first variable will be the length. A will be prompting. Prompt means it will ask for the length, so A will prompt for length, B will prompt for breadth, and then C will be calculated as the area A into B, and D will be calculated as the perimeter, which is 2 into A plus B. Okay, so the answer did not come. The answer came, we entered 5 and 2. 5 and 2 we entered, so the area will be 5 into 2, 10. So the area came out to be 10. But the perimeter should be 2 into A plus B, which is 5 plus 2 is 7, and then 2 into 7 is equal to 14. So it should come as 14, but here the answer came out to be 104. So the reason is that when we do A plus B, what it does is it does not add it, it concatenates it. So concatenation means it will just put the numbers aside. So when you give 5 plus 2, it will not be 5 plus 2 7, it will be 52. Okay, so 52 into 2, it will be 104. So this was the logic of not giving, means if you declare a simple variable, then it will do like this. It will just keep the numbers one aside another. Okay, so now we'll do the correct program. So everything will remain the same, and the new program will be with %. I deliberately used the program without % so that you can understand the difference, that when we need to use % and what is the problem here. When you give addition sign, it just takes the number one aside another. Okay, so the correct program will be this one. See here, what we have done is, you can just see the difference. Here it was variable a comma b comma c comma d. Here it is variable a, then this whole thing is replacing a, then comma, then b is replaced by this whole thing. After that, comma, I'll take that down, c comma d, semicolon. If you want to give, you can give, doesn't matter. Okay, so this is the program. This is the extra line that you need to include when you have to do addition. Okay, see what we are doing here is, we are declaring the variable a, b, c and d, as we have done here, a, b, c and d. But the difference here is, we are declaring the value of a to be %int. Means we are defining that it is %int, means it is an integer. It should be parsed as an integer. And be very careful to write the I in capital letter when you are using %. If you write in small letter, this minor mistake will lead into program not running and all. So don't give this a small I, it should be capital I, no space in between. And remember the syntax, it will be a equal to %, then bracket. Okay, bracket, and then whatever you need to put there. Earlier we have put there, see, a equal to, in this program also we have given a equal to prompt enter the length. Here also a equal to prompt enter the length, but the difference is we have just included 1% before and one bracket. Inside the bracket there will be prompt, and then as usual the bracket enter the length. This is up to here for this bracket, and this bracket is for that %bracket. So this whole thing, prompt, will be inside one bracket, and inside the bracket there will be another bracket for the prompt. Okay, so this is the simple syntax for variable a equal to %prompt or enter the length. Then again b is defined as a % with prompting enter the breadth. So now when you enter the length and breadth here, it will be considered as an integer, int as integer. So that one you need to take care of, that you have to give integer. After that, c and d we have given, whatever value will be calculated here will be stored in c. So we need not declare these as % and all, because only the value will be stored and we just have to give the value in the output. Okay, so this is the basic difference between this program and this program that we have done in the previous class. So now you can see this program. Now after this, earlier we have seen, we have entered 5 and 2 and we got the answer as 10 and 104. So it was why did we get 104? because a plus b, it was 5 plus 2 7, 5 plus 2 is not 7, it will be 5 plus 2 52 into 2 104. So the answer came like this. But now when we run this program, when we save and run this program, it will ask for the length. We'll put the previous one 5, then we'll put 2, and the answer will come like this. Now see why it came like this. 10, we entered 5 and 2, so it will be 5 into 2, it will be 10. It will be stored in C, and then when we ask for document.write, the area will come here, then plus C, the value of C will be 10, it will be displayed there, and then document.write, the parameter is D, and D will store the value of 2 into a plus b, where a plus b now, since it is considered as integer, we have given percent here, and it will be treated as an integer, so it will not be 5 plus 2 52, it will be 5 plus 2 7, and into 2 14. So it will come out to be the correct answer as 14. Now if we reload this program, whatever value you put, say 5, then we put the breadth to be 4, so the answer should be 5 into 4 20 is the area, and 5 plus 4 is 9, into 2 is equal to 18 should be the perimeter. So we are getting the correct answer. But if we do not put this percent, the answer would have been 20 would have been the same, but here we have entered 5 and 4, so it will be 5 plus 4, it would have been 54, and when it is 54 multiplied by 2, it would give the answer as 108. So I hope you understood the difference between percent and the simple variable. So if we were giving all the other operators, say minus, subtract, into, divide, whatever it is, all the other operators will function uh, perfectly. If you are giving just variable a comma b comma c, like here we have given that variable a comma b comma c, then it would have worked fine. See, multiplication came fine, but only the problem comes with plus sign. So whenever there is an addition program, you need to give this percent, which means you are forcing the variable to be parsed as int, which is an integer. Okay, so this is the use of percent. Thank you.